Dear colleagues and friends, I'm Peter Schwarz, Professor for Prevention and Care of Diabetes, and I'm President of the International Diabetes Federation. It is time to act. It is time to fight against the obesity endemic and pandemic, and it is time to fight together to halt the rise of obesity, to halt the rise of chronic diseases, and to accept that there are underlying common pathophysiology. There's a converging epidemic between obesity and diabetes, and it's affecting millions and billions of people worldwide. If we are looking into obesity, it's like a common pot, we could say, where all the risk factors, all the comorbidities, and all the morbidities related to chronic diseases come together. From the diabetes side, there are 589 million people living with diabetes on Earth. Actually, WHO is raising a higher number, and the number is very fast increasing and faster than any projection we have done in the past. And this is affecting all regions worldwide. There is a conjunction between the diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular pandemic with air pollution, with climate change, with our eating behavior, with our loss of physical activity. I mentioned eating behavior. Eating fried carbs is one of the driver against or driver for the obesity pandemic and against a healthy lifestyle. There are measures what we can do against it. First is we have to better understand pathophysiology. We have to understand that the common comorbidities and the common disease pathophysiology is coming from, and we have to use the knowledge about the pathophysiology to halt the rise of these diseases. But physical activity is one of the measures every one of us can do against this. Walking 10,000 steps, increasing physical activity, increasing time of inactivity per day is the right way to go ahead. But there's also fasting as an approach against obesity and for your personal health. The International Diabetes Federation will release a guideline on fasting and diabetes in April next year at our next World Diabetes Congress. Weight control in type 2 diabetes management is one of our highlights of the recently released guideline on the management of type 2 diabetes. So you see already it's going hand in hand. We know that eating less is helpful, but we know that obesity is not only coming by overeating. It is the environment. It is what we can buy in the supermarket. It is our ability, what is available and what is accessibility of healthy food items. Understanding this, changing policy, developing modern policies, encouraging physical activity and a healthy eating behavior will be the way to find a solution. Today is World Obesity Day. Let's use this day to fight against obesity, to fight against the common pandemics of diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular risk factors. Understanding the pathophysiology is the way to win the battle against increased prevalence of obesity.